Hi my YouTuber friends, this is Scarpunk again with another video, and this is about the heater today. It is winter soon. Right now we've passed from summer, from spring to summer. Now we're in autumn. You guys call it fall. It's autumn to me because I'm being English, of course, being punk. Oi! Punk rock. Anyway, it's autumn right now and winter's on the way. So what did you van dwellers choose for your heating? I know a lot of people are starting to do van life or alternative living of some kind, and you're living at your van. Maybe you built a van out and you're deciding, what type of heat should I use? Because suppose we have a freezing cold winter. And I'm talking about mainly city van dwellers, more like me. I'm part-time, yes, but you have the full-timers who live in the city, whether in California, New Jersey, New York, I just said California, Texas, wherever, Florida. You know, there's cities everywhere. Or outskirts of cities, because I don't live actually in the city, I live outskirts of the city. And what do you guys prefer with heater? Because winter's coming. Actually, let me see where I am. I'm in the parking lot. You got ShopRite and a few other stores in the area here. And this little chiller here. And you guys prefer this, or you prefer the big buddy heater? Well, the big buddy heater you can buy from Walmart. They're about $75, depending which one you want. You got the regular one, which most people have this one, and this is more the little heavier duty one. And don't get me wrong, they're pretty good heaters. The only problem with them is, I think, is they give off too much heat too fast, which is good, but bad, because then it gives you a lot more moisture in your van. So, I always recommend people the Wave 3. If anyone asks me, and this is just my opinion, and no one's paying me for this, because I did a video on this a while back when I first bought this heater and opened it up, and I said I'm going to do a more review on it, say a couple of years when I use it more, because I'll be a hypocrite to just buy something and then tell you, oh, this is great, and I've never used it. That's bullshit, or bullcrap, I should say, my language. But now I've had it for like 2 years. Things are awesome. It doesn't use that much propane. You can leave it on all night if you want to. This, of course, I don't recommend you guys do it unless you have space. I have a lot of space here, and it's away from anything, so there's nothing to catch. And plus I have my thing here, so if anything's leaking, the smell, the odor you won't smell will come up and ring and cause the alarm to ring, waking me up, and I'll be up. And plus, not to mention, I have my fan as well, my Maxi fan, which is open right now. It's not open all the way, it's cracked open. I can open all the way if I want to. In fact, I'm gonna do another video on the fan as well. And this is, you definitely gotta see this, because a lot of van dwellers use the cheap fans. The only thing is, in the winter time, well, let me leave that for another day. That's for another video. Back to the heater. So, what do you guys recommend? You know what I mean? You guys like this type of heater? Could this work for you in your van life or your dwelling? Well, the price range is this. Like I said before, the big buddy heater, or buddy heater, whatever you want to call it, is $70 from Walmart, or you can go online and get it for like $79, $90, depending where you go. Or Campwells. Don't go to the camping places and buy it. You'll pay more money for it. It's cheaper to go online or go to Walmart and get it. Or you can get this one, which is more. This is considerably more money. I paid $179 for this. It's more because it's more quality heater. It's not unlike the buddy heater that gives you hot heat right away. The downside to that, like I said before earlier, it'll give you a lot more moisture. You don't want that in your van, especially if you insulated it. This heater now, it's worth the money. It gives you a more cooler heater. It takes its time to warm and rise. It takes its time, so it doesn't get very hot fast, which means you can leave it on for a long while, and you'll have a nice soothing heater. You have 2 speeds. You have the Wave 3, the Wave 6, and the Wave 9, I think it is. Maybe I'm wrong. Tell me down below what you think. If anyone has this heater, tell me what brand they have, grade or brand or whatever. And like I said, this heater has a metal chassis. The chassis is very strong on it, very strong. And I put a board on here. Like I said, I put a board, but I can move it back and forth. I can push it further back if I want to, or bring it close, depending on how cold I am. You know, and stuff like that. Let me turn the light here. I don't need a light on here. There you go. Turn it off. And it's something to think about, because winter's coming now, and especially the people who live out their vans full time. You want a good heater that's going to be reliable And like I said before, it doesn't use much propane. Very trickle, very trickle. I slept with this on overnight a couple times already. Last year, no problem. But again, that's me. I don't know if you want to do that or not. It depends. You know, it depends on how full your van is. My van, like I said, have space. I got plenty of space, as you can see. So I can leave it on. But some people may not have space. So I've seen some people, van dwellers, where they have clothes all over the place and things hanging. I wouldn't recommend it, especially if things too close. And that's no different than rent an apartment or having a house. With the same with heaters in the house. You don't have stuff close to the heater. That's common sense anyway. But just a short video to let you guys figure out what you think, you know, about this. You know, winter's coming. Will this heater work for you? Or will the big body heater work for you? And then they have another one too. They have another one which is, I ain't got a picture of that on, which is the diesel blow heater. They have the air heater. They have air heaters as well. I was considering getting the air heater and then boring a hole right here and have the air heater under the chair in the front there, and then have the machine have it and have an exhaust on going outside and blowing the air as well. That's a nice heater too. I heard that's a nice one. I've seen a couple of van dwellers use that as well. But for me, this works great for winter. Even when it's freezing cold and it's, say, 1 below. I've used it. It took its time to warm up, but once it gets up there, it is cozy and hell. And that's what I love about this. It's cozy. The big body is, I don't know, maybe you have the big body and it's good for you. This is just my opinion. For experience from the big hard body, and I have a couple of van dwellers I know that I talk to in real time, in real life. And they said they had the big body heater and it was too hot. They got to keep turning it on, off. And it was kind of annoying sometimes. And it was very hot and you got to have the window cracked open half the time. But this gives you a more soothing heater. I don't know. What do you think? Can this work for you? Or do you want a bigger body? Big body. I can't say problem, messing up my words. Big body heater. Let me know down below what you guys think. And again, this video is more for people who are just building out their vans, or ain't got no heater yet, or just started to sleep out in their van, doing van life now, and this is their first winter. Hopefully this will give an idea what you want. Again, I'm not knocking the big body heater. It is a good heater still, but it gives you more of a hot heat, and you gotta turn it on, off, and it uses more gas, uses more propane as well. This uses a trickle propane, which means you say I use a full bottle of propane, but propane big like that, this will last me a month and a half, 2 months, if I had the heater on and off every single day in the winter time. And that's about it, really. That's all I got to say, really. So, what you guys think? This or this? Let me know down in the commentary. Anyway, keep it nice, keep it sweet, and keep it real. And as always, thanks for watching my videos. I do appreciate it. Thanks for new subscribers and people loving what I do. Or not. Choice is yours. Like I said, like, subscribe, and don't forget to share anyway if you want to. Choice is yours. See you in the next video.